Hello all the crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite, welcome back to Pokemon White. Last time we defeated Bryson's for our 7th gym badge, and more importantly, we also ascended the Dragon Spiral Tower and dealt with some Team Plasma related shenanigans. And this time, we have been instructed that we ought to go off to the Relic Castle, which is off of Route 4, off in the middle of the desert, and I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's see how far I can get down this route without actually needing Repel. How far can I actually go before I need to cross any deep sand? It'll be really neat if I don't have to at all, although I don't know if that's... Alright, I almost made it to the end. I'm stepping in sand now, so I'm going to use myself a Repel, and we are going to enter the Desert Resort area, and Team Plasma is going to be hiding inside the castle. You may remember the last time that... Do I need a heal? I don't think I need a heal. I healed at the end of the last video. The last time I was here, we couldn't go very far into the ruins because there was a bit of a project involving the excavation of sand. Charon! Are we gonna fight? Sounds like we're gonna fight. We're not gonna fight? Wow, that's a first. Honestly, I was kind of hoping we were, because at this point it's just like tradition that we fight whenever we see Charon. Anyway, so this guy is no longer going to stop us. We will be allowed to go down the stairs into the deeper parts of the Relic Castle. What are you doing, you with a funny hat? Ryoku, Ghetsis told us once again, Ghetsis told us once again that we should test how much power you have. We will see if you can defeat Team Plasma. And you know what that means? It's gauntlet time. I guess I'll talk to the first ones because it's... I never like starting a video and then immediately going to like a sped up battle, even if it is against the not very interesting Team Plasma Grunt or Team Rocket Grunt or whatever. Let's see, I brought Allison back into my party. She is I'm going to think about doing a little bit of training here on Fungus again. Let's see, Super Fang's gonna clear off half my HP. Let's see how much damage I can do to a stab Giga Drain on a Watchog. That was about half, not bad. Alright, if you do that again, that will do less damage than last time. May or may not induce a secondary effect, and another Giga Drain should finish you off. I still have the Everstone on Allison, so that I don't have to deal with mashing the B button every time that experience bar fills up. But all the same, let's see, Krugerok, we should be doing super effective damage to the Krugerok. You are using Embargo, and I have no idea why, because you could do literally anything to me, and I'd probably, if not get KO'd by anything that you do to me that isn't a ground type move, probably come pretty close to it. Because I am a Fungus. Anyway, Krokorok's going to go down. I am almost back to full health. And another Krokorok, which means that it's probably going to be... I'm probably going to finish this battle on full health. Or you can use Dig. Alright, we can make this, battle drag on for a little bit longer than it has to. Alright, that did more than I thought it would. If you had done that to me on that other turn, when I said that you could have done anything to me that wasn't Embargo and probably killed me, Dig probably would have killed me. Anyway, Krokorok's going down. I'm gonna get experience, almost growing to level 41. How many more experience points do I need before I can be level 41? 10. Yeah, that's not a lot. Anyway, do I want to do yet another gauntlet section for Team Plasma? Because, like, I know that there have been quite a few of those by this point, but there really are a lot of sections in the game that are just Team Plasma Grunt trainers back to back to back to back to back. And, maybe I won't do it now because they're not all literally lined up in a row. I am not the biggest fan of the way that a lot of modern Pokemon games have seemed to be cutting down on the number of trainers that you encounter per game and per route in particular. I do like fighting trainers, but I prefer fighting trainers that are interesting and not, you know, the same 3 Pokemon over and over and over and over again. And also, by the way, Now that Allison is back in my party, I will give you this here HP up, and I will also give you this here zinc to raise your HP and special defense EVs by 10 each, and revives. I've got 7 revives, and let's manually heal you, because going back to a doctor to heal would be a bit of a long walk. Okay, that should be good enough. Oh, you know what I should do? Do I have a PP max or just PP ups? I don't see any PP max, so I will use 3 of my PP ups on Allison's Giga Drain, because this is a move that only has 10 PP, and she's probably going to be using it quite a bit. Alright. This is a good section of the game to walk, not run in, because if you run on this quicksand, you will fall down. You know what, now that I say that out loud, maybe I should fall down these quicksand. I don't know if there's anything that you can only get by falling down and landing in this blocked off section down here. Like, I don't know if there are any hidden items that are only available down there, or any non-hidden items like that for that matter, but I guess it's worth checking. That is TM30 Shadow Ball. I don't think, as with a lot of the good TMs, I don't think anybody on my team can learn that. Gummy might be able to, but for the umpteenth time, physical attacker, not a special one, yeah, Gummy can learn that. Nobody else can. And if I brought Zach back into my team, I still do have Mew, just in case I do need a field move. But I somehow don't think Zach would be able to learn Shadow Ball either. Let's see, alright, I'll fall down there momentarily after I deal with this guy and grab that item. Alright. Item, Max Revive. This game is, I want to say, a little bit more generous with the Max Revives than some of the previous Pokemon games are. This is, so many bits of quicksand. I hope they all end up in the same place. Alright, so this is indeed an item that I would want to get. That is a Sunstone. Not relevant to me, but I guess I could have just dropped down that ledge. Could have dropped down that ledge and ended up here. Sunstone is not a relevant item to me, but it is a useful evolutionary item if you do have one of several Pokemon that can make use of it. I'm gonna have to go all the way back up and come around the long way, am I? Alright. That's fine by me. By the way, if you start running, I wasn't able to do it there, but if you do start running on the edge of one of these quicksand things, it will play a slightly longer animation where it sucks you in. So don't do that. Alright, another grunt. Okay. Alright, I thought I started running one tile too soon there and was about to fall down before I was able to get that item. Anyway, yeah, if you run on the edge of one of these quicksand traps, there will be a slightly longer animation of you getting sucked in. And, it's very funny. Unless you did it by accident, anyway. I didn't need that. Yeah. What I came in here for is one of these Moo Moo Milk. Gonna restore Allison once again. Giga Drain has been able to get a fair amount accomplished, but against when I'm facing other poison types, I can't do quite as much. Let's see, we're just gonna switch Gomi into the 2 slot because this looks a lot like a double battle coming up. Alright. You gonna fight me? Oh, this is not a double battle? I wish it was a double battle. Alright. Really starting to debate if I just want to use all those rare candies on Allison right now, but I think I will, I have 7 of them, so if I use all 7, on my next level up, I'll be at a nice round level 50. I think I'll do that. Anyway, Charon! You two, come here. Come by my side. Looks like everyone's here. It seems you are working hard to resurrect Zekrom, the other Dragon-type Pokemon, aren't you? But it appears that the Darkstone you seek is not here. Well then, congratulations are in order. Drago, you are chosen by our king. If you truly desire to keep the world as it is, where Pokemon live alongside people, you must bring the other Dragon-type Pokemon spoken of in legend and battle with our king. Otherwise, Team Plasma will steal every Pokemon from every person in the world and release them all. Release them, you say? Do the Pokemon who live with their trainers actually want that? Is the liberation you talk about really just stealing Pokemon from people? What's this? Champion Alder, even though illness took the Pokemon that had been your partner for many years, and you haven't had a serious battle in all that time. Even you, who ordered the Elite Four to protect the Pokemon League and left to wander Unova region alone. Even a champion like you now wants to protect a world where Pokemon and people live together? Team Plasma's king will show the people of Unova that he is stronger than a champion who keeps Pokemon bound. And just like the hero who founded Unova, he will be accompanied by the legendary Pokemon. He will give this order: Trainers, release your Pokemon. For this, we have prepared a suitable castle for the legendary Bashiram and our king. I won't lose. I fight for all trainers who love their Pokemon, and for all Pokemon who believe in their trainers. Our king has no interest in you. He's already determined that victory against you is assured. So you just stayed behind to tell me all that just to make a fool of me? Of course not. I'm doing this out of kindness. Yes, kindness. I'm making sure the champion doesn't get hurt for no reason. Granted, the moment when someone loses all hope, I really do love to watch that moment. Well then, farewell. You just let him through? You didn't just, like, stick your foot out and trip him? Missed opportunities, man. Anyway, Alder, what are you going to do now? Seems my only choice is to return to the Pokemon League and battle N, but it bothers me to do exactly what Ghetsis wants. More importantly, what should we do about the Darkstone? Alder, why don't we go outside for now? Yeah, that's a good idea. It's hard to breathe in here. It's hard to put this into words, but I'll never forgive them for this. What could that guy called M possibly want? Could he be trying to prove he is right by winning the battle of the 2 dragons? Alright. Who's calling me? Oh, it's the professor. I thought it was going to be my mom again calling to tell me something silly. Hello? Oh, you picked up. Hey, Drago, come to the museum in Nacron City immediately. Right away. Got it? I mean, right now. Alright, she's not messing around. I could hear Professor Juniper's voice from clear over here. Sounds like something big is happening. I wonder what is waiting at the museum in Nacron City. I'll go on ahead. So he's gonna fly off. Charon wants to do a little bit more investigating, but The professor sounded like she was in a hurry, so I am going to go and bring out Mew. I am going to go and fly exactly over to Nacrune City. And we can see what's going on at the museum. I wonder, was there a second heist on my skeleton, perhaps? It's bad enough that they're keeping it there and not giving it back to me, but, you know, when people just randomly make off with it, that just makes everything so much harder. Anyway. Oh, that was the rappel whirring off, and I thought it was someone saying something in a cutscene and the game taking over. No. Professor Juniper. Oh, that's a dialogue tag. Alder told me what's going on. Drago, you got caught up in something serious, it seems. Is this it? Whoa, isn't that the same stone found in the desert resort? Yep, that's right. But is this really a dragon-type Pokemon? Surely. When I investigated Dragon Spiral Tower, I found elements that were dated to the same era as the Darkstone. I looked into that. Impressive, as always. But, you know, we're lucky, because what if Team Plasma, like, noticed that old stone that time? That's a good point. It's clear to me that they were trying to steal the Dragon's Skull so they could revive the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon. Yeah, that didn't exactly work out for them, did it? If you would, Drago, take this. Wait a moment. If you take this Darkstone, that means you'll be the one to battle N if anything happens to me. Are you really okay with that? Hell yeah! More battles, count me in. I understand. You're determined to take on this duty. There, here it is. Prepare yourself. Be strong. I see. If things don't go as planned, you'll use this Darkstone. You'll protect the ideal future for us and our Pokemon. Drago, we're counting on you. Please take care of yourself. And that is a Darkstone. So that is functionally a dragon egg. I guess it would be more like one of those like sea monkey things because it's dried and then like it'll be revived when you pour water on it or something. I don't know. It's not entirely clear how you actually revive the Darkstone. Anyway, you're telling me to go on to the next city. The gym leader there might know something. All right, Opelucid City, and you are going to fly on off. I guess I might as well do the same. Yeah, Opelucid City's Iris might know something. Hey, never forget that you always have Pokemon right by your side. I'm gonna head back to the lab and do some research. I'll see if I can uncover what kinds of beings those legendary dragon-type Pokemon are and if there's any way to awaken them. Don't worry. If we have something for you, we'll come running to find you. Ooh, sounds real serious. That's about all I got out of it. Do you know Opelucid City? When you leave from Icarus City and, like, cross the Two-Blind Bridge, it's just on the other side. Not that great with directions, so if you need more, just check your town map, okay? Alright. Sounds good. Back to Icarus City it is with me. And I think, at least for the time being, I'm not really going to be needing any HM usage for a little bit, so I think I'll put Mew back in the PC, and I'll be running around with a team of 6 again. So if you'll give me a moment to work that out. Alright, I think I'm ready to go. I've gone and healed. It's more the power points that I was running short on than, you know, health or anything like that, but we can now make our way out Route 8 towards the end of Route 8, and the Two-Blind Bridge is no longer being closed off. Remind me, if I talk to you, are you one of those people who give me something every day? Alright, so I think, did you give me a Damp Rock last time, and you're giving me a Heat Rock today? It's, randomized. Yeah, come back tomorrow. Alright. Drago! Oh, it's Bianca. You look a lot happier than you did a minute ago. As I've been traveling lately, I've been thinking about things that I can do with my life. I'm thinking how cool it would be to be a model like Elisa, and then how cool it would be to do research on Pokemon like Professor Juniper. If that's what I want to do, I'm gonna have to know a lot about Pokemon, so would you battle with me? Yeah, we didn't get to do a battle with Charon. I was really surprised that we didn't do one with him before we entered the Relic Castle, but I guess the urgency of the situation was just a little too high for that, and he decided that some other things are more important. And in any case, we did get to fight Bianca right here, and Bianca is going to be leading with a Stoutland level 38, so I'm still stronger than you by a little bit, but not that much. Let us start off with the Toxic. You're gonna work up. I could probably take a hit from a Stoutland from full health, unless you, like I did, went back to the mover learner in Mistralton City and learned Fire and or Ice Fang, but I'm going to do my best to get the ball rolling on the damage there, and I think let's bring in Argo. Argo is a Steel type. Again, barring Fire Fang, I don't think there's anything that Stoutland can really do to me. Work up, you're gonna go +2/+2 on your offenses. I guess you could also know Fire Blast, because again, Stoutland does know a lot of special attack TMs, but doesn't have the special attack to really do anything useful with it. A third workup, alright, +3/+3. I don't know what your plan is here, Bianca. I'm not sure if I like it. But we're gonna use Iron Head, that should do a decent chunk to Stoutland. Alright. That was about half, and the poison isn't quite enough to take you down. Alright, you're gonna heal. You are gonna use the full restore. Okay. I was hoping that the poison would get a chance to build up a little bit more than that did, but... thought I had a critical hit. But no. +4/+4. You have not attacked me once, and even with the full restore wrapped in the middle of that, I'm still gonna take you down. Not well played, Stoutland. Please try again. Alright, that's great. Embor's coming in. Embor, unlike Stoutland, does have a handful of ways that it could mess me up, so I think I'm gonna not deal with that. Instead, let's go and switch in Gummy. The main reason that I'm doing that is to get an Intimidate, lower your attack. You're gonna use Takedown. Why did you use Takedown? You couldn't possibly have been anticipating me to switch. The AI in Pokemon games doesn't do that. That's beyond me. Anyway, another return should take you down. And that's going to be it for Embor. Gummy is going to get a boosted amount of experience from this one, having the Lucky Egg, and Simi Sage. Grass type. Allison, you can deal with it. Sorry, Allison, you can come back out and deal with this one. Gummy should still get some decent experience from this, thanks to the Lucky Egg, and I can use the same type attack bonus, super effective Sludge Bomb for triple the usual damage on the that's listed on the move power. So you're gonna use Leer twice, lowering my defense to -2. Not the biggest fan of that. Alright, another full restore. If I could get a poison on the Sludge Bomb, that would be lovely. Because... it's that tiny bit of HP. Alright, you're gonna use Seed Bomb. That is 1/4 effective. Even with the -2 on my defenses, that didn't even do half. Alright. Nice try, Simi Sage. Better luck next time. So, we're both gonna share some experience from that. Musharna's coming in next. I would not like to stay in against Musharna. I think, let's see, Argo can come back for that one. And Argo can use Cross Scissor on Musharna. That should be fine. You're going to use Psybeam. Would have been a super effective hit on Fungus. Not so much on a Scavalier. And I don't think there's a whole lot you can do to me. So we're going to... oh, you can put me to sleep. You can annoy me. That's something you can do to me. Glad we worked that out. Alright. I am not going to switch out or use a healing item. I'm just going to wait. Okay, Lucky Chan. I thought that was, Perish Song for a moment. My brain automatically went to Perish Song, and I thought, like, if I don't wake up in 3 turns, I'm just gonna automatically die. That sucks. But that wasn't what it was. That was Lucky Chan. And we are, we have made it through Bianca with, minimal casualties. Anyway, I'm really impressed, and it makes me want to give this to you. That is a full restore. Thank you very much. Can never have too many of those. In Castelia City, my precious Pokemon were stolen by Team Plasma, so I really understand. If Team Plasma forces everyone to liberate their Pokemon, there will be nothing but sad people. Drago, stop Team Plasma. Don't allow Pokemon to be stolen from trainers who love them. I think that's the truth, or ideal, that you've been pursuing, Drago. Oh dear, I've come all this way, and I'm afraid I'm bothering you when you're going through so much. All I wanted to do was help you relax. Knowing you, you'll be fine. Definitely, you'll totally be fine. I guarantee it. Anyway, you know what I mean. Yeah, so, bye-bye. Reading all that, let me just double check my team to make sure I'm fine. Yeah, that's not a problem. She really was well written as, like, the awkward, like, unconfident teenage girl. Her writing, and this is something I pick up on a lot, and I harp on a lot when I'm writing, especially, like, when I'm reading, especially, like, amateur writing, is all the characters sound the same, and they use the same words, and they all have the same voice, and, I think you, sort of subconsciously pick up on that, without necessarily realizing it. It's just one of those things. And, weekends on evenings. It gets stupid, did you say? Yeah, alright. I actually remember what that is. On weekends and evenings, if you come here, you will, see a bunch of, motorcyclists riding around, and... Can I talk to you? It's quite a funny scene to see. I don't think any of them battle you or anything like that. Do they? Maybe they do. I don't remember. TM43 Flame Charge. But, it gives the bridge a bit of character. Anyway. I was talking about Bianca, and, you really... Her, awkward, unconfident teenage voice, you know, like, sorta... that word choice. She's the only character in the game who really talks like that, and it really, I think it really works. I realize that some people might think it gets a little annoying to see, like, teenage girls caricaturized. That was hard. Help. That word on the screen right now. But I think with the character that Bianca is, and, the role that she plays in the story, it works. Ghetsis is talking at me, I'm not listening, I'm assuming he's just telling me the same thing that he's been telling me for the last, like, 16 hours of gameplay, and I care about it as much as I did 16 hours ago. So, yeah, Ghetsis, you can keep going on. The Shadow Triad is gonna part to let you pass and then disapparate. I wasn't listening to a word of that. Probably wasn't very important. Doesn't change the situation at all. We still know what we've got to do and what's coming up next in the end of the game. Route 9 has a lot of trainers for such a short route. If there is a place where people can ride similar Pokemon, similar people tend to get together. I don't know what that has to do with it, but there is a shopping mall on this route, and that I assume that they're hanging out here because they like hanging out at the shopping mall. TM56 Fling. Alright, so that's, if you ever wanted to throw your hold item at your opponent, that's a move that you can use to throw your hold item at your opponent. It's not a move that really comes in useful that often. But let me put on the dousing machine. Alright. There is a, alright. You know what? All the trainers on this route, let me just deal with all the trainers on this route first. Man, I was just cruising through the last couple hours of this game, and when I brought Allison back and started trying to, like, fight with her again, things just all went to pieces. So, yeah, I'm gonna use my rare candies now. So, level 44, level 45, that did have the side effect of reviving her, by the way. Rage Powder, no thanks. Interesting move, in doubles it will, or in multi-battles, it will force the opponent to target the user of Rage Powder. Interesting idea, rarely useful. The move that I want to learn on Allison, and the reason that she has not evolved yet, is going to be learned on level 50. It's going to be Spore. And I'm going to be replacing... There's a part of me that wants to keep Toxic, but by far Spore is the most useful status move that you could have. Easily the best status move in the game. 100% accuracy. It will always put the target to sleep. But the downside being that only a few Pokemon in the game can learn it. Yeah, there's a reason that I held out to level 50 to evolve Allison, and that is because I really, really want to be able to make use of the move Spore. Anyway, she's still a Fungus. I did remove the Everstone, so whenever she levels up again, she will get a nice fancy evolution. I won't be gunning super hard for that on purpose, trying to get our experience points, but hopefully that won't take too long. Right? I was, it's just so much easier when I'm fighting with something like a Stoutland that's fully evolved and not a Fungus, which... Oh, man. Alright, anyway, battle. So many Scraggy. Surely, what level does Scraggy evolve into Scrafty? I know Gen 5 has a lot of Pokemon that reach their final evolutions later than earlier generations, but... Same with, like, Pawniard and Bisharp there, like... Scrafty and Bisharp are good, but they're not like, let's randomly evolve at level 50 good, you know? Alright, you're the last one on this route. If you were to go into the tall grass down here, there should be a couple of hidden items in here. That's an HP up. I should give that to Allison. There's a hidden item in this corner. Max Ether. There's one in the middle of the road. I think off the top of my head that's a lemonade. This corner has a full restore. Another one. And this guy blocking the cave, this black belt here. Only strong Pokemon live in this cave. Champion occasionally goes in for training, but you aren't ready for this challenge. Screw you. We'll be coming back here in the after game. All right. The item that's just sitting in the middle of the pavement. Again, I think it's a. I want to say it's a lemonade, and indeed it is. Again, why do I remember this? Don't ask. Anyway, this is Shopping Mall 9. So this is the obligatory shopping mall in the game. This is the department store with a bunch of different types of vendors. And it's also got a couple battles in it, if I recall. I don't remember who battles you and who doesn't, but... is it the, like the mall staff that battles you? I think it might be mostly the mall staff that battles you. Hide and seek, yeah, you say, underneath that, that staircase. You, by the way, are not mall staff, so I guess whatever I just said was wrong. Yeah, this is the TM department. These guys sell the ultimate technical machines, and they're really, really expensive, and also not very good, because Hyper Beam and Giga Impact kinda suck. Not gonna buy those. I named TMs as a good way to act as a money sink in this game. But I think I'll need a little more money before I'm willing to sink it into the Hyper Beam and Giga Impact TMs. Hey, get back here. So, Gummy is now level 45, which is my next multiple of 5, and just like that, as I go to switch you out, I remember that, I wanted to use Gummy on the last gym, on the 8th gym, on the Dragon-type gym, because it's kind of just a funny self-referential thing, because, oh, you gave me a Thunderstone. I don't know what I said yes to, but you gave me a Thunderstone, so you must have liked what I said yes to. I did, after all, use Gummy on, like, the first gym, and she got me through the first gym, but, level 45, I think that might be a little too easy, so I think I will instead, give that task to Line, when that comes up in not too long. yeah, just wasn't thinking. Anyway, you're gonna talk about different items. I can, of course, while I'm in this in the shopping mall, actually buy items in addition to just running around looking for people to fight. And as it just so happens, the first clerk who I talked to has a bunch of vitamins, and I was thinking like the only thing I really want to buy right now are vitamins. So if I get like a couple HP up, and maybe say a couple special attack items, and a couple proteins, and a couple iron, and all of a sudden I'm almost looking sort of broke again. I guess, since I've got to use those before I have too many effort values for vitamins to be used, let's go and go through that. So HP can obviously go to Allison, however many more HP effort values she can accept. Calcium, special attack, that can go to, we established Nightshade, right? Is my special attacker. Protein, that can go to Argo or Zach. I'll give those to Zach because I don't know how many more effort values he can accept. Iron, that is for Line. And my whole team got a couple more effort values from that. And I found a nice use for all my money, which is a nice bonus. So last thing in here, if you come in this back room, you can talk to this old guy, and he will tell you that this mountain of cardboard is full of electronics that we can't sell anymore. They're just going to waste. I wonder if someone could put them to good use. Things such as a refrigerator, or a lawnmower, or a fan. And if those items sound familiar to some fans of Gen 4, that is because you can bring a Rotom here and use that room to change its form. But that's about it. I done everything on Route 9. I've investigated the shopping mall. Next time, gonna enter Opelousas City. It's just this way. And we can take on the final gym of the game. So for now, my name is Dragonite. This has been Pokemon White. I hope you all enjoyed that. I'm going to look for a place where I can stand for an end screen that will look sort of cool, and I will see you all later.